Hey, my name's Matthew, and here's a short guide on how to write your college application essays. So, short introduction. College application essays provide a unique opportunity for students to showcase their individuality. The application essay can help you stand out from other applications with similar academic achievements and extracurricular activities, and it can also show how you align with the college's values. And basically, these essays are in the form of, for the UCs, it's in the form of their four PIQs, and for most Common App schools, it's in the form of your personal statement and your supplementals. And so, first, you have to understand the writing prompt. Writing an effective admissions essay begins with understanding the prompt. And here are four steps to how you're going to successfully understand and respond to it. First, carefully read the prompt multiple times to ensure you understand its meaning. What I've done is analyze my prompts more than at least 10 times to make sure I knew what I was writing. And whenever I was writing, I always made sure I was thinking about the prompt. Next, you can highlight keywords and phrases in the prompt that indicate the expected response type. This is especially important in supplementals, where you have to, in some cases, where you have to talk about a specific area at a college that you want to apply to, and where your PIQs, where you want to specifically highlight a feature about yourself. Next, you want to break down the prompt to its core components to determine your response structure. Writing out your structure for your essay is really important because you want to make sure you don't just focus on the prompt, but you also want to show character about yourself to show your individuality. And next, you want to rewrite the prompt in your own words to help you clarify the prompt's requirements. This step, I would say, is not necessary if you clearly understand what you need to write, but if you're having trouble thinking of what you want to actually write about, then this step really does help you. So, next you want to brainstorm your essay ideas. Brainstorming is the first step in writing an effective college application essay. At this stage, you'll generate ideas and organize your thoughts. You may also want to consider writing mind mapping or free writing to get your ideas on paper. Here's some ideas to get you started. First, you want to reflect on significant life experiences. This is very important to reflect on because, well, all your essays are basically talking to the college admission people about yourself. So you want to really reflect on all the significant life experiences that you want to share to them to show about your own personality and character. Next, you want to consider challenges, achievements, and passions. These are basically your bragging rights to show, oh, I did stuff over high school that makes me an, uh, a respectable applicant to be considered. This includes your awards that you get, such as presidential awards, or internships that you did over summers, or just your individual passions that you've tried to pursue. And next, you want to think about what makes you unique. There are over millions of applicants every year, which college admission officers are forced to read all their essays. And what makes you stand out from the others is the main aspect that makes you get into the school you want to get into. So, to start, you want to craft the introduction. Your application essay should begin with an engaging introduction paragraph. This opening paragraph will introduce the main themes and set the tone for the essay. You want to begin with a paragraph with a hook that quickly grabs the reader's attention. Some beginning ways to begin the paragraph may include anecdotes, quotes, and questions. Choose a hook that best fits the overall tone of your essay. Next, when developing your narrative, the body of your narrative should focus on a specific experience or event and highlight personal growth. Emphasis on personal growth. Include vivid descriptions and sensory details to make sure your essay is engaging. Remember also to include specific examples to illustrate your points. Make sure that your body paragraphs connect with the college. You can make this connection by explaining how your story relates to the college's mission or culture. And next, for your conclusion, you want to leave a lasting impression. This conclusion paragraph should provide a final opportunity to leave a lasting impression on the reader. It should briefly remind the readers of the main point of your essays. However, the conclusion is more of a summary of your essay. A strong conclusion will reflect on what you've learned and how you've grown. This conclusion may also be the opportunity to help the reader connect your own story with their own lives. One of the most important aspects of these college application essays is revising and editing. Your essay is not complete the first time you write it. This process is essential in creating a polished essay. After drafting your essay, you may want to set it aside for a few days before beginning the process. When you're ready, read your essay to check for issues related to content and structure. Next, proofread and correct mistakes in grammar and spelling. One thing that I would advise is letting other people read your essays, because they can find mistakes or parts of it that you do not realize while you're reading, and could hopefully help you change stuff to make it better. Some common application essay pitfalls include ignoring the prompt, being too generic, using cliches, lacking structure, ignoring word counts, and forgetting to proofread. So, my final writing tips for you is each step from brainstorming to final edits contributes to a compelling and authentic application essay. These final suggestions may help you draft a compelling essay. You want to start early and give yourself plenty of time. I recommend at least thinking of what you want to write about 3 months in advance, because this gives you time to write multiple drafts and revise as needed. You want to stay organized and keep track of the deadlines. There's often cases where the websites where you submit your essays can often break on the last day of their submission. So it's advised to turn in your essays a couple days in advance. Next, you want to seek feedback from a peer or teacher. And lastly, you want to be confident and believe in your story. Good luck with your college applications.